February 1, we invite the public to come to the Campus of History. This 10-acre site, which is the former, two pieces of the former Wheatland property reunited, to go through the building and kind of see it top to bottom and inside and outside, see the storage spaces, see the public spaces. We won't be open for research in the library. We won't have any lectures that day. It's really an open house. Come and see this remarkable building, and then walk the grounds and see the new pathways, the new signage on the Campus of History. That's Friday. On the 4th, Monday, we open for business. And with a new schedule, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. We'll be open until 8 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you can come and check out what we do even after work. I think the Heritage Center folks looked at what the opportunities were for a partner, and I think a number of folks, and myself included, thought that we'd be a pretty suitable partner to take on the collection. We already have a collection of more than 1,500, 15,000 objects. Heritage Center has a collection that in number is smaller, but in mass is larger. Most of the large pieces of furniture you see here are part of that collection. So it seemed to be a good match. It was also a time when we had just begun construction of this new facility, so we had a chance to go in and make some last-minute changes that would allow us to get much more of the Heritage Center collection out on display than we would have otherwise, and get virtually all of it in-house in storage that wouldn't be on display. And that was a question. We didn't really know until that last truck pulled in 2 days ago whether we could get all of the collections in this building. And for all but a few pieces, they're in here. So it's a pretty major accomplishment for us. And you know, as I was saying to Wendell one day, the Historical Society was at the table at the formation of the Heritage Center in the early 1970s. We were one of the sponsoring organizations to help bring it about, to have a decorative arts center in our community. And so there's a sort of a feeling at the same time that there's sadness of the loss of the history of that great organization for four decades. There is a kind of coming full circle that the Historical Society is now back in the picture. And we've discovered so many objects in the Heritage Center collection that have paired objects in the Historical Society collection that we're actually designing an exhibition specifically on that to show how the two organizations have brought back together a series of objects. We'll have a little display on that on the 1st, and then that'll unfold over the next couple months.